Hi, I'm Gareth.
And I'm Charlotte.
And welcome to CTV. Now, little question for you. Do you like things that are A, red, B, velvet, C, cake-like, or D, all of the above? If you answered D, we've got a fantastic recipe for you. Now, what's all this nonsense about red velvet cake, Charlotte?
That's right, we're making the American classic red velvet cake. All you need for this recipe is 125 grams of butter, 180 grams of plain flour, 300 grams of caster sugar, a tablespoon of distilled vinegar, some buttercream icing, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of red food colouring, 3 eggs, a teaspoon of bicarb, 125 ml of buttermilk.
Cool, let's get cracking.
Okay, what I need you to do is mix the tablespoon of food colouring with the cocoa powder.
Some would say this is the most important job, as I am in charge of the red part of it, so a third of the responsibility is mine here.
Right, I'm just going to cream together the butter and the sugar.
What are you looking for, like a paste? Like a paste here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just want all of that cocoa powder to just mix in so it's not too lumpy. Okay, so you just want to cream this into a nice paste. You want all the sugar to be mixed in and you just want it to be nice and light and fluffy. Now, can you butter the pans for me, please?
Sure, give them a nice buttering. Oh, pans, plural.
Yes,
oh, right,
you
cool.
need to because it's going to be a 2-layer cake.
Is that, so red velvet cake's a 2-layered cake then, is it?
Well, it's just a standard birthday cake style cake, this one.
Wow.
You can do this in muffins or anything that you really fancy, but I think it's quite nice like this. Okay, just putting the cocoa powder and the red food colouring in there. Mix that up. See, lovely bright red colour.
Thanks very much. Right, Charlotte, these pans, are they greased to your satisfaction?
Will do.
Yep.
Okay, do you want to crack the eggs in here? Give you some
yep.
practice?
Yep, I will. Here we
One
go.
at a time, and then we'll just mix them in individually. Don't worry if it starts to split a little, because it'll come back as soon as you put the flour in. No shell.
There we go.
Crack it there.
Oh, there we are. A little bit of shell in there.
What
Disaster
should I say
on
about
set.
shell?
Professional. You would have think a couple of weeks in now I would have learnt to crack an egg. Apparently not the case.
And then just mix that last one through. And then we can add the flour and buttermilk alternately.
Okay. So flour. Get
Yeah, you just want to sieve that in.
Sure. Right. So yeah.
Yep.
We've got some sieving action now. How's my technique?
Very good.
Right. Do you want to add the buttermilk?
And then add some of the buttermilk. You can do this as you're stirring.
And what's this doing to the cake?
So the buttermilk is the acid that's going to react with the bicarbonate of soda, and that's what's going to make the cake rise.
Some good science there. Did you do well in GCSE science?
Of course I did. Okay, and the last bit of flour.
Is there a much quicker way of doing this? Am I just being really tediously slow? You watch me going, just hurry up and go.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
Right, here we go. Ta-da. There we are.
Okay, and then the last of the buttermilk. Okay, just mix that up, and while I'm doing this, you can mix, yeah, that's a good idea. While I'm doing this, you can mix the bicarb with the vinegar.
Now hang on, bicarb and vinegar. This, I remember from GCSE science, is going to be quite a reaction. You might want to get into this. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Everyone stand back, watch out. Whoa! Here we go, right. I haven't got very long, got to put it in the cake mixture. Yeah, in it goes.
Straight in, all
Boom.
of it. Thank
Boom.
you.
Some science in the kitchen there. Eat your heart out, Heston.
Okay, and then you just want to put half of the cake mix into one tin and half into the other one.
Yeah, into really well greased pans there. That's an amazing red coloured red, isn't it?
It is very, very red.
I mean, you did say just add a little bit, but I've
went
gone
to town.
above and beyond my call of duty to make that a really red cake. So well done me, I think.
Okay.
Go bowl.
Just make sure.
Can you lick the bowl? Is that,
level.
is that
Of course you can.
There's a raw egg in there though, isn't there?
Yeah, but they're lion eggs, so it's fine. They've been tested.
Lion eggs? I thought they came from chickens.
Gareth.
Certainly tastes very red.
Okay, I'm just going to pop these in the oven. And they're just going to go in the oven at about 175 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. The cake's been in the oven for about 25 minutes, so it should be done. Gareth, do you want to grab it for me?
Sure. It's going to be hot, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, so just to check that it's done, you just want to stick a fork in the centre of the cake, and if it comes out clean, then it's cooked. Okay, so then we can just take that out, just loosen it around the edges. Gareth, could you grab me a plate to pop it onto?
Sure.
Thank you. If you don't have a palette knife, you can just use a regular knife. So this will be a testament to how well Gareth greased the pan.
They were definitely greased. I greased them to the best of my ability. So
If you say so.
You're struggling there.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to show me?
Okay, so then you just want to pop it out. And then ease it onto the plate. There we go. And then you just want to leave those to cool. Obviously you do the same with the other one, and then just leave them to cool, because if you put the icing on now, it'll all melt and slip straight off. So that'll take about 10-12 minutes to cool down, and then you're good to go.
So if you're in a hurry, you can put that in the fridge.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll just speed up the cooling process.
So if you really need cake, like desperately, put it in the fridge for how long?
About 5 minutes.
Cool.
These have come out of the fridge now. They're nice and cool, so they're ready to be iced. Gareth, do you want to do the inside layer?
Sure. Just grabbing these little spatula things here. I'm gonna grab the big one, and just put it on there and spread like butter, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Is there a sort of technique to this, or any sort of special?
Not particularly.
Well,
you don't want to drag too much of the cake up with it, just like you're doing there.
What gone and done?
I'm going to start doing the top layer.
So if you do get like bits of cake into the icing, do you get marks taken off of that or something?
Only you, Gareth.
Alright.
Right,
So
that's
how's
probably
that?
good for this layer.
How's that out of 10, would you say? 10 being awesome, 1 being rubbish.
2.5.
What am I doing with this in the meantime? Just
Eat it. Don't let it go to waste.
very nice.
And then we're just going to do around the edge like this. Don't worry if you make a mess, you can clean that up afterwards.
When would you serve red velvet cake? What's the history behind it?
Well, it's a traditional American cake. It's only, very recently becoming quite popular over here.
We've jumped on the bandwagon a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're finding it everywhere now for birthday cakes, and just generally celebration cakes.
Or just Thursday cakes, my favourite type of cake. It's a Thursday, just have a cake.
Okay. Do you want to have a go at design on the top?
No, I'm alright, Just,
You alright?
I don't want to mess up your work of art here. I noticed they do that in restaurants as well. They swipe around the plate. Is that something you've picked up in your time at Claridge's? And
It's just...
good practice.
Yeah, it's just being clean and tidy, isn't it?
I think the thing about this recipe that really impressed me is how easy it is to make a cake. Because before I would never have tried to make a cake. I would have just bought a cake. But like seeing this being made in front of me, it's not as simple. It's not as hard as it normally looks.
No, not at all. Just grab that fork, then just do some nice little lines. We'll just keep twisting the plate. Doesn't need to be perfect. You just want something to look a bit nicer than. So there you go. There's a red velvet cake.
So are you ready to serve this up?
Yeah.
Get tucked into this bad boy.
Let's just cut straight in there.
We should have done it like this when I get married. Right, it's quite a hefty portion there for me.
Yep.
I do like my cake though, so you won't be able to tell. It's a slim figure.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool. Get a little plate, let's put that on there.
Beautiful, bright red colour. And there you go.
Alright, cool. So here is a fork. Let's have
Thank
a piece of this. It's stuck in. Mmm. We're spongy and the icing is really sugary and it's a good cake. So there we have it, red velvet cake. Bosh! You're going to find the recipe for this and a whole load more on the website, thestew.co.uk. And remember, you can find us on Facebook.
And you can follow us on Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive content.
So there we are, have a go at making a cake, let us know how you get on, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Goodbye.